Hello, this is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to this monthly reading. So, for this reading, I'm going to do a reading for Aries, and this is for the month of December 2020. So, for this reading, I'm going to actually use the Psychic Tarot for the Heart this time, okay? So, I've been wanting to use this deck, so I'm going to take advantage and use this deck, okay? And I'm also going to take out one card from the Sacred Rebels, okay, at the end of the reading. So the Sacred Rebels, okay, it's my favorite deck. It's quite a divine deck. And of course, I'll be using the Witch's Tarot, okay? All right, my lovely Aries. So let's see what's in store for you guys for this month of December, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle the cards a bit for Aries for the month of December. All right. All right. We have quite strong cards this month. Lots of strong major arcanas, energy, strength, and bonding and balance. Okay, let's read this. So, I feel like there's going to be a strengthening of bonds between you and other people, Aries. So there's going to be more connection with the people around you, perhaps at work. There's going to be a lot of giving, right? Giving and receiving, probably from your workplace or people that you are usually surrounded by. It doesn't have to be at work, but usually the people that you're always around with. There's going to be a level of equal exchange, like giving and receiving, because we do have the balance card also here, right? Balancing each other's energies with conflicts with other people. If there was conflicts with other people, looks like in the month of December, you will resolve those issues with these other people, whether it is from your spouse, your partner, co-workers, family members. There's going to be more harmony this month of December, much more tranquility and calmness, okay? So if there were some conflicts, because there were definitely some conflicts, because we do have the Master card here, and I believe this is the Devil card. So there were some negative interruptions, negative energies influencing you, or perhaps I think what I feel, Aries, is that you were closing your heart too much. There was a sort of lock, and you were not opening up your heart space as much, because here you have this individual who is clearly somebody who wants to offer love and give love, right? But there is like a prison cell here, and it's like locked inside. It's wanting to emanate, but for some reason you've been repressing that love that you want to give, right? Perhaps you've been hurt in the past, because this is the Devil card. And the Devil card is all about, negative influences, people that have hurt you, and situations that were probably very damaging, right? So situations in your past perhaps were damaging, and really made you close off your heart and prevented you to give yourself away or give yourself emotionally. So you probably focused on other things that were perhaps more materialistic goals, ego goals, right? And pushed you away with finding a soul path, finding things that were more connected to your soul and to your well-being, right? Or things that involved charity work, or giving yourself, to others, and giving your heart, basically, right? Showing love, right? You kind of repressed that and focused on other things, materialistic goals and desires and aims, right? And maybe with your interactions with other people, it probably affected that shift, probably affected your relationships with other people as well. So that's what I see in the previous month. But this month looks like you're going to be working with that, and you're going to be opening that part of yourself up again. So you're going to be shifting back to kind of, no way, perhaps this was how you were before and you shifted, towards a different path, but now you're going back to that same part of you, that soulful part of you, because you're going to want to give. You're going to want to give to other people, and you're going to want to give that love, or give that compassion of yours that is within you, Aries, okay? Because you can be quite compassionate individual as well, right? You are a fire element. You are mostly concerned with your goals and driven and passion, right? But you are very caring. Same time, you are very lovable, and I do sense that with this energy. So you will be giving, but you're also going to be receiving. You're going to notice that there's going to be a shift in the month of December where when you're giving, you're going to start receiving a lot, right? Because once we open that magnetic field that is part of our hearts, it's so powerful that it just attracts so much more abundance, right? And care and love from other people. So there is a sense of charity work or uh, probably attention from others as well, and people are going to help you out as well in this month of December. There is going to be much more harmony with your part or with your spouse or partnerships or with certain people that you usually hang out with. There's going to be more balance and harmony, right? And this probably has to do with your heart space opening up as well, right? So there's going to be a sense of giving and take. That's what I feel for the month of December. And I feel like with two opposite energies, it can really complement each other and to produce something that can be very helpful for the both of you. Okay. Now there will be a level of control. So within you, within your emotions, there is certain things that you're still battling, Aries. So with I do relate this with the Devil card, with the Master card. So you will be learning to master your emotions and taming that beast within you. So sometimes it does get a little out of control, and we need to learn to tame it because that part of ourselves can be very harmful to other people, right? And there will be a level of balance. You will learn how to harmonize things within you with other people. There's going to be much more control, right? Control and mastering over your emotions. So, controlling your emotions and mastering them, mastering that shadow part of ourselves that took over, right? That was damaged and hurt and repressed, right? So, that repression will slowly start to dissolve, and that compassion will slowly start to emerge little by little in December. But you're still going to be battling with it a little bit in this month of December. You're still going to have moments where you're going to still try to tame that part of you or master that part of you, okay? But looks like you are in control of your situation, and you know yourself very well, Aries, and you know what you strive for. Wearing crystals help. So if you um haven't known that, you can easily wear a crystal, and that can actually help control and master your emotions. Certain crystals can help tame that part of yourselves, right? So that's going to be very helpful. And there's going to be an inner wisdom within this crystal that can probably guide you and make you understand further about yourself, okay? But you are pretty strong this month, or perhaps certain conflicts with other people I feel that you're going to have to deal with, and you're going to have to kind of tame yourself a bit. There will be certain triggers this month of December that's going to affect you emotionally, and so it's going to probably trigger your shadow part, the devil part of ourselves. So that's going to be quite a challenge and a test for you in the month of December, and you're going to be able to see how much you've mastered that part of you and see how much you can tame it, right? You will be tested this month of December to see how much you've learned in your progression of controlling that part of yourself, okay? Um, Now we have heal. You will be healing. That's the great part of this for the month of December, is that we have faced certain trials and challenges that have affected us in the past, but this is also going to be an opportunity for us to heal. So Aries, I do see that you're going to get an opportunity to heal yourself this month of December. You're going to be releasing certain things, certain burdens from the past, certain things that have harmed you, and you're going to be kind of opening up a gate of light, right, within you, opening up your heart space, like I mentioned, right? So that's going to help you free yourself from the past, certain burdens from the past, certain influences from people, or traumatic events, or abusement from others. Okay, now that's the one number one. That's one thing I feel that's these cards are saying, is that mostly is that, yeah, I feel like an abusement from others. So I feel like you're going to be releasing that abuse from other people and finding out your inner power, right? Your inner strength, right? And that you have faced a lot of challenges, Aries. You have faced a lot of situations and are very strong enough to pull through, okay? And, wearing tools like crystals can help so much to empower you even more, right? And to help you heal that part of yourself, right? And release that repression that you've been suppressing for a while within your emotions. So that's going to give you the opportunity to heal, and you will have the opportunity to heal this month of December. You will be getting assistance, and you will be liberated from past situations, okay? And by doing this, you're definitely going to strengthen bonds with other people, okay? And you're definitely going to receive a lot of love and care and advice from others, right? And you're going to be supported very well, okay? And that's going to make you feel quite abundant here, right? And very fruitful, right? And you're going to form strong foundations with other people, whether it be in your community, whether it be at work, right? Whether it be with your family members. But because you're going to open up, you're going to form very strong bonds with them. Oops. So I'm going to take out a few cards from the Witch's Tarot to get more information about your reading. Okay, Aries. So that's great. That's great that we're finally receiving healing and liberating yourself from past situations that harmed you. Okay, so we do have a lot of air elements, so there is quite a lot of tension still in your environment, Aries. We do have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is suggesting that, yeah, there is still some conflicts to be resolved with other people. Perhaps people that have hurt you, okay? Perhaps people that have turned you, have repressed your emotions a bit. So there will be certain confrontations this month of December, confronting them emotionally, resolving things. But you may be approaching it in an aggressive manner. Try to prevent that. Try to not approach it in an aggressive manner. Remember, we want to control that part of ourselves, that beast part of ourselves, right? We want to tame that part of ourselves. And crystals can really help taming that part of ourselves, right? So there will be certain tensions, probably. Maybe if it's not you, it could be directed from somebody else. And certain people will trigger you, like I mentioned. These are people that like to test us, right? And are put in the earth basically to test us, right? We may not have a good relationship with them, but they're just there to kind of see how we have mastered ourselves and mastered our emotions. So there will be people triggering you, but this will be kind of like a test of how you're going to handle the situation, right? So you are worried about certain things too. You're a little bit more anxious than usual in the month of December, probably in relation to these arguments. Maybe this can be causing you stress, right? Because I don't feel like, because I do feel like there's still other people who have your back. Like I said, you are strengthening bonds with these people. So these people are there to support you in your path, right? And it's good to form that foundation with those people and form like a strong bond, because they're going to get you. They're going to have your back, basically, Aries. So whatever tension and arguments you're having with these other people that are triggering that shadow part of yourself, and you're going to feel quite anxious about the situation, know that people have your back, and these people that these people that are giving to you and you're receiving, and you're giving to them and they're receiving, they're gonna help you out, and maybe they can be the key to healing you as well, Aries. Okay, and now we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is about quick movement, quick communication coming in, um, whether it be from these people. I feel like it's, yeah. So these people are going to help you move on forward and accelerate things in your life much more easy, okay? So things are going to be progressing quite fast for you. And perhaps doors are going to be opening up for you to go on in certain pursuits and certain things that are going to help you in the long run. So it's going to feel like there's going to be a lot of communication back and forth with these people that are going to help you out. And I feel like you should receive that help and not push it away, because that's going to help you move on forward and break away these chains that you've been trapping yourself in for such a long time because of these situations that are repressing you, or people that have been repressing you. So allow the movement and the flow to slowly start to accelerate in your life, right? To accelerate. And I feel it's going to be because of these people around you, okay? Now, let's take one more card from the Sacred Rebels. Okay. One more message for Aries. Wow. Now this is it's speak louder than words. Release the dark wound. Let love in. Look at that. I really connect to this card. I got this card the other day too, and as I was purging out something. So, Aries, it's time to release that dark wound that's been trapped inside of you. It's time to throw it out. Throw it out. Release it. See, it's toxic. It's dead now. You know that situation in the past that has made you have that's been stuck in your system for such a long time. You know, it's getting rotten. You have to release it, right? And it's time to release that wound so that love can finally come into your life. Happiness and joy can finally come in so that you can finally heal, Aries, okay? So, yeah, there is quite a dark wound that is still lurking in your area, your stomach area, I feel. In your heart. Well, it affects your heart as well because you suppress it, right? But there's like, I feel it like in your stomach area that there's still this dark wound that is the cause. You know, it's the poison that's causing the suppression within you. Okay, so it's suppressing you. It's wanting to be released. These emotions, this compassion, but because of this wound that's still trapped inside of you, and it's quite toxic, that it's been preventing you from wanting to break away. Break away from these chains. Okay, and the moment you start to work on that, the moment you start to release that wound, you're going to see how things are going to move very quickly for you, Aries. Things are going to accelerate quite quickly. Doors of opportunities are going to show up for you, and more love and connection are going to come towards you, okay? You just need to release that shadow, that dark shadow you wound that has been harming you, and it's still trapping you in the same pattern for a while. Okay, Aries? All right, Aries, so I hope you enjoyed this monthly reading of December 2020. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video, all right? Have a wonderful month of December. Bye.